5 years ago, Hiccup taught the Vikings of Berk a revolutionary idea. Dragons weren't monsters, but friends. Now, the skies above their island are a bustling playground of wings and laughter. Dragons and Vikings live in harmony, racing, playing, and sharing their lives. At the heart of it all are Hiccup and his best friend, the incredible Night Fury, Toothless. Hiccup, now a young man, is more interested in exploring uncharted territories than in his father has plans for him to become the next chief. Stoic the Vast, a proud father, wants Hiccup to embrace his destiny, but Hiccup's heart lies in the clouds. Mapping the world with Toothless by his side, he dreams of discovery, not duty. On one of their adventures, this thirst for the unknown leads them straight into trouble. They stumble upon a group of dragon trappers led by a man named Eret. These trappers are capturing dragons for a terrifying warlord, Drago Bloodfist, who is building a dragon army. After a narrow escape, Hiccup is convinced he can reason with Drago and prevent a war. Despite his father's grave warning, Stoic knows Drago is a man beyond reason. Hiccup flies off, determined to find Drago and show him the path of peace. But his journey takes an unbelievable turn. He discovers a secret, icy sanctuary, a paradise teeming with hundreds of wild dragons, all protected by a mysterious, masked dragon rider. The rider's identity is the biggest shock of all. It's Valka, Hiccup's mother, believed to have been lost 20 years ago. She explains how a dragon took her, not to harm her, but to show her their world. She has spent decades living among them, learning their secrets and protecting them from harm. For the first time, Hiccup feels whole, reunited with the mother who shares his deep love for dragons. But their joyful reunion is short-lived. Drago and his war machine arrive. His army is led by a colossal alpha dragon, a bewilder beast with the power to control the minds of all other dragons. A titanic battle erupts between Drago's alpha and the sanctuary's own bewilder beast. Tragically, Drago's monster is victorious. It seizes control of every dragon, including Toothless. Under the alpha's command, Toothless, his eyes no longer his own, turns on Hiccup. In a horrifying moment of chaos, Stoic leaps to protect his son, taking the plasma blast meant for Hiccup. Heartbreak rips through Hiccup as his father falls. Drago captures the controlled Toothless and marches on Berk, leaving Hiccup utterly broken, having lost his father, his dragon, and all hope. But in his darkest moment, his friends, especially Astrid, remind him of the leader he was always meant to be. True leadership isn't about strength, but about protecting those you love. With newfound courage, Hiccup and his friends rally the few young dragons who escaped the Alpha's control and fly back to save their home. In the final confrontation at Berk, Hiccup stands defenseless before a mind-controlled Toothless. He doesn't fight, he speaks to his friend, reminding him of their unbreakable bond, of everything they've shared. Miraculously, through the fog of the Alpha's control, Toothless hears him. He breaks free. Together, as one, Hiccup and Toothless challenge the tyrannical bewilder beast. Their bond proves more powerful than the Alpha's brute force. They defeat the giant dragon and send Drago into retreat. In the aftermath, all the dragons bow not to a tyrant, but to a true leader, Toothless, their new alpha. With his father's spirit guiding him, Hiccup finally accepts his own destiny. He is named the new chief of Berk. He leads his people not with a fist, but with a compassionate heart. With Hiccup as chief and Toothless as the king of dragons, a new era of peace begins, one where humans and dragons stand united, not just as friends, but as family. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing tales. We'll see you in the next video.